What happens when a dream life crumbles in a single day? When the perfect love story ends with a silence louder than any scandal? It was 2016, just 2 years after getting married, Angelina Jolie filed for divorce. And in one shocking moment, Brad Pitt's perfect world shattered. They weren't just a couple, they were the power couple. 6 children, a picture-perfect family, gone in a heartbeat. The media wasted no time turning Brad into the villain, but the truth, it was never caught on camera. This is the untold story of a man the world only saw through flashing lights and movie screens, but never truly knew. This is the real journey of Brad Pitt. Would you throw away your degree, your future, everything, for a dream no one believes in? Brad Pitt did. Back in 1986, at the University of Missouri, a 22-year-old Brad was stuck in a dilemma. He was studying journalism, but his heart? It belonged to acting. The frustration kept building. Then, just 2 weeks before graduation, he snapped. He emptied his wallet, just $325, grabbed his beat-up car, and drove straight to Hollywood. He didn't tell a soul, not even his family. But dreams, it turns out, don't come cheap. Hollywood crushed him fast. With rent at $500, his cash couldn't even buy time. So began a stretch of bizarre, humiliating jobs, just to survive. You see the glam, but do you know the grind? Brad once danced outside El Pollo Loco in a giant yellow chicken costume. Yup, Hollywood's future king, clucking for customers. He worked as a limo driver for strippers. When that didn't cut it, he started hauling furniture. He slept hungry, lived off instant noodles and dollar store burgers. Auditions? He went mostly for the free snacks and took them home. But here's the thing. When you chase your dream with nothing to lose, even fate has to move aside. One scene, just a few minutes, that's all it took to change everything. In 1991, Brad got a small role in Thelma Louise as J.D. Shirtless Charm, that sly smile, and boom, Hollywood found its new heartthrob. Fans went wild, directors took notice. Suddenly, Brad Pitt was the name on everyone's lips. But he wasn't here just to look good. He dove deep. A River Runs Through It, Interview with the Vampire, Legends of the Fall, 7, 12 Monkeys. He was electric. Then came Fight Club. Tyler Durden wasn't just a character, he was an awakening. Brad's raw, dangerous energy lit up the screen. First rule of Fight Club, you do not talk about Fight Club. But everyone did. And no one forgot him. When Hollywood's biggest bachelor says, "I do," hearts break everywhere. By 2000, Brad was untouchable. Then, he married Jennifer Aniston. Their agents set them up on a blind date, and it turned into a fairy tale. On July 29, 2000, they tied the knot in one of the most extravagant weddings Hollywood had ever seen. Fans adored them. Brad's career took off like never before. He became a legend, Rusty Ryan in Ocean's 11, Achilles in Troy. Every movie smashed records. He wasn't just a heartthrob now, he was Hollywood royalty. But even royalty isn't safe from betrayal. It started as a role. It ended as a war that broke hearts across the world. In 2004, Brad signed Mr. and Mrs. Smith, opposite Angelina Jolie. Rumors flew, on-set chemistry, off-set closeness. Jennifer tried to brush it off, but something wasn't right. Then came the leaked photos, Brad and Angelina looking too close. Jennifer was devastated. By early 2005, she and Brad separated, and Brangelina was born. Media lost its mind, fans picked sides. But behind the flashbulbs, Brad and Angelina were changing the world, humanitarian work, charity foundations. They weren't just stars, they were saviors. But fame hides fractures, and Brangelina had cracks that even love couldn't fix. From winning the world to almost losing everything. Brad's movies were unstoppable. Benjamin Button, Inglourious Bastards, 12 Years a Slave, World War Z. 12 Years a Slave won the Oscar for Best Picture. And in 2014, Brad and Angelina officially became husband and wife. Kids, luxury, global fame, it all seemed perfect. But 2015 brought By the Sea. It all seemed perfect. But 2015 brought By the Sea, a film Angelina wrote, directed, and starred in, with Brad. Fans were thrilled, but the magic? Missing. People whispered, "They look perfect only on Instagram." The movie felt like a goodbye before it happened, and sadly, it was. In 2016, Brad and son Maddox argued on a private jet. Soon after, Angelina filed for divorce. Alcohol, fights, different parenting styles. Brad admitted it. He had become toxic. Things got darker. Angelina accused him of violence. Everyone thought, this is the end of Brad Pitt. But the story wasn't over, not even close. The world counted him out. But Brad Pitt wasn't done writing his story. Angelina targeted Brad's drinking in the custody battle. So he went to rehab in 2016 and came out sober within a year. 2018, a surprise cameo in Deadpool 2. Then, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood hit in 2019.
Oh, I know you. I know all three of you. Yeah, Spawn Ranch.
Brad played Cliff Booth. Cool, dangerous, unforgettable.
Ladies.
He won his first Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. While haters stayed silent, Brad's life began healing. In 2020, he won joint custody. But Angelina challenged the ruling. In 2022, he lost custody again. After 8 long years, on December 30th, 2024, the divorce was finally settled. Angelina kept the kids. Brad was left alone, but he didn't fall apart. He focused on his craft. Now, in 2025, Brad returns as a racer in Formula One, releasing June 25th. That 22-year-old boy who once left home with $325. He's now the king of Hollywood. Why? Because he fed his dreams while starving, never feared failure, heartbreak, or the world's opinions. So if your path is blocked, walk anyway. If your heart's pure and your courage fierce, the road will appear. What do you think of Brad Pitt's journey? Drop a comment. And if you loved this story, smash that subscribe button. We'll be back with more inspiring journeys. Until next time, stay strong, stay bold.